Life forever. There is no question today people want to do one of two things. They either want to save some money or they want to make some money. The money they have in their pockets, they want it to go further, or they want to add to the money in their pockets. In a nutshell, that's this simple business. People can use a service they use every day, the telephone, and in the process can save money making phone calls. They can then recommend those money-saving services to other people and make money. It's a business through relationships. Friends talking to friends about a great way to both save money and make money. And it's called Euphony Communications.
Let's join a group of people now hearing about Euphony Communications as a way to live the life they want.
We will not, in this short overview, be able to answer all your questions. What we're endeavouring to do, though, is perhaps to get two questions answered. The first one is, can you see the potential? What you see here this evening, can you see the potential that there is something definitely going on? Though you may not understand it all from here, literally just from this short overview. The second question is, if you can see the potential, ultimately, can you see yourself doing it? Because if you can see yourself doing it, then there's a business for you here. And many, many people, those people in the room, and literally thousands upon thousands of people throughout the whole of the UK have seen there is something here, the potential is here, and they can see themselves doing it.
I'm looking forward, really, in the next year, to this business going into hypergrowth. I know we've only just started, we haven't even scratched the surface.
Let's talk a little bit through about how we started. Firstly, what we've got to look at is the company. Before you look at anything else, you've got to say, if I'm going to hang my hat on this company, are they going to stay around? Is this a company that's working out of some garage in Battersea, or is this a genuine and incredible company that really is worth working alongside? But what I will say to you, it has the experience, management, and expertise to actually drive this actual opportunity literally on and on and on over the long term. You see, if you're going to work with a company over the long term, one key thing you would say to yourself is, hang on a minute, that company's got to stay around. Would that make some sense? It's a bit like a pension plan. You wouldn't go and invest in a pension plan saying, oh, that'd be good, I'll put my money in, but maybe in a couple of years they won't be around. Well, I will tell you now, this company in just 2 very short years, and I'll show you some figures just to bear this out, has had massive success, yet they're just still in their pioneering stage. The company has invested over £11.2 million in making this opportunity available to all of us. The company has, if you go to the head office at Reading, just look up for the tallest tower, and that is literally the head office of Euphony. 60,000 square feet with major, major investment for the long term. The company is headed up by a gentleman called Dan Robertson. He's the CEO of the company. He comes with 8 years' experience of telecoms building a multi-billion-dollar corporation in the US. A corporation that created over 5,000 dollar millionaires.
There is a huge pie out there, and all we need is a small section of that large pie.
The telecommunications industry at this moment in time is worth $23.25 billion.
To access all the savings that Euphony offers, you don't have to change your phone number or actually dial any special codes. And the lovely thing is, nobody has to come along and dig up your road. Your second option could be that you want to make some money, which is probably the reason why you're watching this video now. For a small charge, you get yourself effectively a mini franchise, rather like a business in a box. The first thing you get is a structured training program that lasts half a day by a qualified Euphony training consultant. That training consultant is paid to come along and put you through a getting started training, rather like stepping stones to help you get your business going. The second thing you get is you get a whole company organizer with all the forms and all the literature to help your business get going off to a flying start.
The third thing you get is the backup and support of a corporate office that's invested £11.3 million just last year in supporting and backing up your business.
Business is very simple. I've cut my mother's telephone bills by about 40%, and I've helped a few of my friends make some money.
We do just two things. The first thing we do is we look for a few people that want to save some money. Now, you have a simple question. Do you think you might know 8 to 10 people, perhaps in your lifetime, that you know that might want to save some money on their phone bills? I'm talking about free local calls all evenings, all weekends, and maybe get a third off their phone bill. You see, you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself now, gee, I know 8 to 10 people. Probably by the weekend, I know a few people that would certainly try this out. And that's as simple as we do. That's just one of the things we do. The second thing we do, ultimately, is we look for a few people like ourselves, a few people that want to make some money. Now, what do you think they do? There's a clue on the slide. They just look for some people like ourselves that are interested in saving some money. Again, 8 to 10 people. We don't put any leaflets through doors. We don't go knocking on doors. We don't take adverts in papers. We just talk to our mum and our sister and the guy we play a bit of golf with, and maybe the lady we speak to outside the school gates picking the children up. People that we care about saying, listen, try this service. We found a few people that want to save some money and a few people want to make some money. Now, how do we do that? We do that very simply through a concept called relationship marketing. Now, I'm going to share something with you now. Every single person looking at this video or sitting here this evening does relationship marketing every single day. How many people have recommended a film or a restaurant? Quick show of hands. You see, the thing is, how many people, and I ask you to think about this, how many people would just go to a restaurant because you've looked through the yellow pages to find it? You might, but hey, listen, you never know what you're going to end up with. You see, you do the job every single day, whether it's a film, whether it's a CD, whether it's a book. Ultimately, you recommend the product. You recommend the service. Why? Because you like it. Ultimately, though, I would hazard a guess, probably if you recommend a restaurant, the next time you go in, you don't even get a wafer-thin mint. You probably, at the end of the day, you don't get anything. You just put the sales of that restaurant up, but you did the job but didn't get paid for it. Now, that's very simply how this business works. If you get phone bills like that, I would hazard a guess you're going to probably tell somebody about it. That's just natural. Why? Because you kind of like saving money, and why on earth shouldn't you recommend it to your mum or to your sister so she can save money? And that's very simply what we do through relationship marketing.
If I say to a friend, this is a nice pint of beer, and the next time he goes to the bar, he orders that brand, I have just referral marketed that pint of beer. So we're already in the business. We do it every single day. We recommend books, films, restaurants, even programs that we've seen on the TV. We talk about them at work. So we're already in the business.
You see, the point is you've just got to say, listen, if you like something, you're going to tell somebody. Why on earth not get paid for it? It's a business that everybody can do and have some fun along the way. Business where you can make some money and earn while you learn, but at the same time, you could actually have some fun as well, which is kind of nice.
The great thing about this business is people have different personalities. We all come from different backgrounds. We don't need any special skills to be successful.
If perhaps you're excited by now what you've seen as the potential of what the company's achieved and a whole range of money-saving services, and you like the way the business is built using telefriend marketing, then you're going to get very excited when you hear about the income. There's 3 key ways that we earn income at the moment, and I will briefly explain them through. The first way is what we refer to as initial income. It's money up front straight away that you can earn and put money back into your bank account. The second way is what we refer to as quick start income. It's an income that you receive for building the business in a quick way and getting things going fast. The third way, and probably the most powerful way, we refer to it as residual income. And it's based on a whole range of services, in particular call commissions. And I'll explain that in a little bit more detail. Talking about initial income first of all, here's yourself, and you've just registered as a business consultant. Straight away, you're going to know a few people that want to enjoy free local calls and get about a third off their phone bill. So you register your first customer. For every customer that you register, you get a £5 credit on your phone bill. You also get an additional £5 as a commission, which we refer to as a tell-a-friend commission. In addition to that, you'll get a whole bunch of call commissions, which I'm going to explain in a moment. There's a second part to initial income, which is also very interesting, because your customers, who are probably your mum, your brother, the lady you meet outside the school gates, whoever, they will also know people that will want to save money, enjoy free local calls, perhaps get a third off their phone bill.